Hey everybody, this is Steve with Landstay, Landsstay, once again, bringing another property to you in southern Arizona that we're pretty excited about, selling it on the internet and specifically on eBay. As a real brief introduction, I'm the owner of landstay.com, and we've been buying and selling raw rural land since 1999 in the southwestern part of the country primarily. And we bought and sold over 15,000 properties, generated more than $20 million on eBay, primarily eBay and elsewhere on the internet. So I'm going to kind of do a quick and dirty uh, summary of our property that we're posting on eBay so you can see hopefully it'll answer some questions for you. We've been doing these videos for a while now, and it really seems to be answering everybody's questions. Really, really positive response on it. This property is very close to a similar property that we have posted up there right now. It is a small town lot, like a mobile home lot in San Simon, Arizona. So I'm going to pan out here so we can see San Simon first in relation to the rest of the state and the country, I guess. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, I'll pan out now. Mobile home lots, I mean, we really try to seek these out because for some reason our customer base loves these properties. One of the things that I love about this property is it's not too far out of town, but it's far enough to be kind of secluded. So you can see it's excuse me again, about 90 miles out of Tucson. And then here's Phoenix, and here's Mexico. So let's scroll back in and take a look at this little town. I did a lot of this in the video for a property that's almost adjacent to it. So if you want a little more information, you can go ahead and take a look at that. But a few structures in this little town. I mentioned this in the other video. Um, our customer base seems to love these little town lots where you can kind of spread out and do your thing. Cochise County, which is a southern county in Arizona, is known for agriculture in raising pecan nuts, and grapes. There's a lot of vineyards in southern Arizona, so this will give you a feel for kind of what the little town's all about. So on the face of it, it seems small, but it's in a fantastic location, and there's one of the things that I love about this property is there's utilities everywhere. Here's other people using the property as a mobile home kind of thing. This is sort of the size of one of the lots. It's actually a double lot, and I'll give you the closest street view I can. The property's at the end of this road, and it looks like the Google Earth guys, the guys that drive around in those little cars, for whatever reason, just stopped at the end of this road. See all the utilities, and these people are getting water from somewhere. Yikes. Water from somewhere, so it is feasible to either bring it in or it's probably actually on a sewer. So that's quite a huge attribute for these little properties, or for these smaller properties. So let's kind of pan out, take a couple of look at some pictures. I don't want to take too much time doing this, but southern Arizona is super nice. Oh, and before you ever buy property like this, you really need to check a few other sources on the internet for pricing. Some cool pictures. And we'll check some pricing here in a minute. Fantastic hiking area, and we live in Scottsdale, and I talk to friends all the time who go hiking in areas like this, and they come back with some really cool artifacts, or pictures of artifacts anyway. So, yeah, I mean, just while I mention it, we've got a ton of property. So, if this one doesn't work for you, or for whatever reason, just come back and take a look. We've got 340 acres in inventory, 220 lots, and then 1,000 more under contract, 48 lots, some bigger stuff, really, really nice stuff all over the Southwest, Washington State, and it's actually pretty cool. So, like I said, we've been doing this for quite some time. Let's take a look at like-kind comparison values, and then I'll leave you to some bidding here. If we go to Zillow, and I've got this set for everything for sale and recently sold, and then home type, just lots and land. So I left the actual structure type out, and this is just for San Simon. So you can see there's like-kind comparisons for 5 grand. I wouldn't expect you to pay that in this environment. I wouldn't certainly pay that in this environment. I'd pay a little bit less unless you wanted to finance it. Then I'd expect to pay $5,000. But these are pretty high acreage properties, so I expect this to sell for maybe $1,000, maybe 1,200 to 1,500. I don't know if somebody really wants it. It's got good access, good utilities, and all that. Yeah, same kind of thing. Here's a little lot in Douglas, which is pretty far away. So 3,000 bucks. I mean, so we're priced very well. Okay, so and finally, if you're interested in getting this KMZ file, this is Google Earth, and the file extension for Google Earth is KMZ. Just give me an email. Shoot me an email if you have any questions or anything, and so you can, if you want to horse around with this file for hours, you can take a look at what's around. It's no problem at all. Shoot me an email at service, SERVICE, at landstay.com, LANDSTAY. Thank you so much for watching.